on our southern border that Mexico will pay for.
We will make America great again.
Welcome to another Vegimatic show. Thank you for stopping by. What can I say? The first thing I have to say is, by now, of course, everybody's heard about the lunatic white supremacist who went into a mosque and shot it up in formerly peaceful Canada. And our Prime Minister rightly called it an act of terrorism against Muslims. This guy apparently had trolled for Trump a lot on social media, so that gives you an idea of what these people are capable of. The shocking thing to me that I have been seeing on YouTube, and it disgusts me beyond belief, it is the commenting on live feeds. I'm up late at night a lot, can't sleep, worried about things. I watch protests, live stream protests against the orange zit on America's backside, also known as Benito Cheeto or Cheeto Benito. He does do the jaw thing a lot like Mussolini. What I hear from these YouTubers is enough to turn anybody's stomach during these live protest feeds. I have heard Muslims are subhuman, bring out the Zyklon B, kill them all, every rancid, horrible thing you can think of. I find it amazing that these people have the time to sit and post these hateful, insane comments. Does Trump pay them for this or something? I'm so proud of the people that are standing up against this nonsense, this horror that is the Trump administration. Steve Bannon. Can you believe this guy? They're consolidating power. They're passing things left and right and center so that you don't notice, and hopefully people will get burned out with protesting. That's not going to happen because there are enough good people out there to see that what is going on is pure fascism, unadulterated. Now, I've had comments from people, and this one guy in particular saying, well, you're closed-minded. What's wrong with Trump? What's so bad about Trump? If you can't see what's wrong with this maniac, then that really speaks to your level of intelligence or lack thereof. So you know who I'm talking to. If you're still watching, unsubscribe, please. Please, I don't want you watching the Vegimatic show because you're a Trump tard and there's no hope for you. So forget it. Thanks to Alien Sleuth for subscribing, and anybody else that's subscribed, and you make sure you're subscribed because YouTube is totally screwing with this channel constantly. They're not informing me of people that have subscribed to me. They're not showing up in people's feeds. I get these people saying, were you making videos like that, attacking Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton? Yes, I was. So don't give me that shit, fucking morons. I've tried to make this channel really positive, but it's getting harder and harder all the time. This dark cloud that's descending over humanity. It's been going on for years. I know Obama's bombed the shit out of everything. How do you fight these idiots? How do you educate, get some actual knowledge into these people's heads? I cannot believe what's happened to America. I am so disgusted. Disgusted is beyond belief, and it's happened since the year 2000. The phony election. I mean, it's happened. Oh, God, what a mess. What a disgusting mess. Outright fascism. Nobody wants to call it that. The news media is going along for the ride. The corporate Democrats are approving all of his appointments. Right-wing assholes, authoritarian jerks. And then you get somebody up there like Chuck Schumer crying because of what Trump's doing. What Trump's doing is all because of what the Democrats did in cheating Bernie Sanders. Democracy. Democracy, my ass. Flawed democracy? Fuck that. It's not even a flawed democracy anymore. It's an outright fascist dictatorship. And he is putting the screws to people so fast and you're too stupid to see it. I'd like to talk a little bit about the war on cash and how all these countries are slowly getting rid of cash. This will, of course, eliminate any last vestiges of freedom that we have in the world. Because combined with negative interest rates, yes, you heard me right, negative interest rates. This is a lovely thought that they have come up with, that the bankers have come up with, to charge you to keep your money in their banks. And you can't take it out and put it in your mattress if the cash isn't there. They want to control absolutely every aspect of your life. Every financial transaction must be taxed, codified. You can't pay the kid down the street to shovel your walkway because, you'll have to have permission to do that. I mean, where is it? What's happened that we've allowed all these regulations and straitjackets being put on us? You know, the U.S. is pushing to end $50 and $100 bills, and it's coming. Because, it'll be so much safer then, because only bad people use cash. And yeah, everybody's experienced it. Have you ever gone into a store and handed them a couple of hundred in cash, and they're looking at you like you're some kind of low-life criminal or something? Norway proposed a complete ban on cash. Sweden is pretty much cash-free by now, and they're removing the cash machines from the countryside in Sweden. South Korea is aiming at no cash by 2020. The European Central Bank is eliminating 500 euro notes. Australia has proposed a ban on $100 bills. Where is it going to end? And I've noticed even in Canada, this cashless promotion of cashlessness. We have dollar bills that are no longer bills, they're loonies, and appropriately named loonies, coins. And we also have the toonies, where we used to have bills. And I understand they're going to come out with a $5 coin soon. So if you're going to use cash, you're going to end up having to carry 20 pounds of coins around. This is all heading towards this cashless society, which is a part of the whole totalitarian nightmare that we're facing right now. And what can I do? I am just a little human being with a little YouTube channel that YouTube is squashing down as much as they can so nobody can hear it, but I'm still going to keep putting these damn things out, no matter what they do to suppress me, no matter how many views they remove, no matter how many subscribers they say I don't have. I'm going to keep putting them out, if nothing else, just because I like to piss Google off. These huge corporations, Google, should have never been allowed to get as large as it has gotten. Antitrust laws used to ensure fair competition, but that doesn't happen anymore. And if you've noticed, YouTube is horrible. I could have an abacus and do a better job on the recommended videos than YouTube's algorithms do. Hey, you know how the recommendations come up and you click on not interested. Tell us why. They give you 3 choices, right? Like, I've already watched this video. I don't like the video. I am not interested in this channel. So every single day when I go into that feed to see if maybe I can pull out 1 or 2 videos of interest from all of them, I get the same thing. The Fox News live feed. The Fox News live feed. Every day I click, I am not interested in this channel. I do not like this video. Click, thank you. We're adjusting it for your preferences. Sure the fuck you are. The next day, Fox News. There it is again. I don't want Fox News. 30 times in a row. Doesn't matter. I mean, you click on these things till you're blue in the face and they're still going to fucking throw at you what they want to throw at you. You know, I remember YouTube being a little bit smaller when it was primarily small channels like this. And now what you get is recycled television shows. That's what happens with monopolies. And these idiots that are saying, give Trump a chance. Yeah, give him a chance. Give him a chance. He's going to close down your whole society, you morons. Absolute stupidity. And in Canada, we have an idiot running for the head of the Conservative Party. Some of you Americans might have heard of him. Kevin O'Leary, who's on this ridiculous Shark Tank show where people beg him and other rich assholes to invest in their company, their fledgling company. And this guy is brutal, horrible. This guy has said, it's great that there's a huge divide between rich and poor. That's fantastic news. It should be more like that. And he's like our Trump, and he's actually leading the race for the Conservative Party of Canada, hoping to replicate Trump's fascism and shut down this normally sane country. Because he has a lot of money. He must be morally superior. And these slime bags, they contribute nothing to society. Nothing. They make society worse. They are scum-sucking bottom feeders. And they are the ones that are in charge of our economies. They're in charge of the banks. It's a psychopath's world right now. And you know, I'm an old guy. I will fight this shit with every fiber of my being, because in my heart, I know that what is happening is a repeat of what happened in Germany, and people are too stupid or too blind or too ignorant or too racist to understand what is happening. So I'm going to keep speaking out. And you cannot reason. You can't reason with Trumplings. You can't reason with them. For some reason, they think that if somebody has a lot of money, they're morally superior and a winner instead of the scum-sucking psychopaths they actually are. And all these poor white folks that are part of the underclass that actually, buy into his scapegoating because they know that they don't have any money anymore and jobs are hard to come by, and the jobs that are there are part-time or contract work, no security. They've got to have somebody to blame. So a demagogue like Trump comes along and says, look, it's the Muslims, it's the Mexicans, it's the libtards. They have no clue. No clue. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Trump is wonderful. He's going to build up the military. Build up the fucking military? He's going to take your Social Security money now and give it to the fucking military that's already bigger than the next 15 nations combined? What the hell are you afraid of, Trump? You need new nuclear weapons. What the fuck are you afraid of? You're crazy ass? Supporting all these military industrial profiteers. They don't have wars. They don't make money, so they make sure that there's always a retard like Trump in there so that they can have their greedy little hands outstretched to take people's money and spend it on murder. And if you pay attention to what's going on, such as when the Democratic Party cheated Bernie Sanders out of the nomination, oh, that didn't happen. No, that didn't happen. You're a conspiracy theorist. Just one of those crazy people. Ha ha, you silly kids who supported Bernie. Ha ha ha. Well, my anger has subsided a little bit, and I thought I'd take this time to say hello and thank you to all the wonderful people who've left kind comments. They certainly make up for the idiotic ones that I get, the frustrating ones that you just think there's no hope for these people. It doesn't mean for a moment that I'm not grateful for every comment that's left. Even the idiots, at least they fire up some anger in me and make me more determined than ever to keep speaking out against the nonsense. So thank you, sisters and brothers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for searching for my videos, because I realize that a lot of you don't get them in your subscribed video feeds because they don't want you to watch this, and they don't like videos that are not monetized. But that's just me worrying my old conspiracy theory, tinfoil hat wearing personality, right? Yeah. Anyway, stay sane. Try and do some good today. Try and convert a Trump-tard. It's difficult and it's a thankless task, but try and educate them at least a little bit. Violence, no, I don't agree with violence. I don't agree with using the other side's tactics. It's very satisfying to see a Nazi get punched in the face, but it doesn't really help the cause very much. So I think people should refrain from any sort of violence, because you know that they're going to replay it over and over and over again and say, aha, see, all these lefties, they're violent and they're they've got to be controlled. Don't worry. If history is repeating itself, then at the end of this all, the ones that are in Trump's inner circle, the Bannons and the Prices and the rest of the scum, will be put on trial for treason. It's coming. It's just a matter of how much destruction has to come first. Keep fighting, keep protesting, keep getting out there. So I seem to have frightened Gandhi off because of my yelling, and he thought he did something wrong, and he's a very sensitive guy, so Gandhi's not here. He's upstairs hiding somewhere. So I have vented. My anger is controlled now, and this is a medium for me to vent my frustration. And I would encourage anybody out there that has the ability, upload videos and talk about what's on your mind. Talk about your fears. Talk about sane things. Before this Christian dominionist movement takes over the entire world for Jesus, then while we can still speak out, we will speak out. And please join me in speaking out. Put your stuff out there too. Let's use our talents, use our abilities, anything we can to stop the nightmare that is happening. Tyrants come and tyrants go. This particular tyrant is a very virulent and nasty strain of tyrant, and you're going to have to work extra hard to get rid of it. It's like a really bad stain on democracy. And you got to keep scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing till that stain disappears into the ash heap of history. Stay safe, everybody. Stay angry. Fight these bastards with everything you've got.